Have a look at this ground. It's concrete. Now, we talk about concrete in the backyard, but not around the base of your tree. If you need to feed your tree, you need to have the right soil condition. Now, citrus trees have fibrous roots, shallow fibrous roots. They're the feeder roots. They sit just below the surface here. Now, I bet you this tree is struggling because of all this cracking, hard surface soil that sits directly on top. This doesn't look like it's had any water for a long time, and if it has, it hasn't been enough water to penetrate through. When it comes to watering plants, especially in conditions like this where the soil is hardened off, you may water it and put 20 or 30 or even 100 litres of water, but if you put it on too fast, chances are it's going to find water channels, water chutes, and disappear and not actually get to where the roots are and where the tree needs it. So you need to give it a slow drip. And I mean by putting a hose right next to the trunk there and letting it drip for hours on end. Moving it around, the water will start to absorb through the soil, which will act like a sponge and start to penetrate through crossways, not straight down. So don't flood your trees, but rather drip feed your trees. But first things first, we've got to condition the soil. So to fix this problem, we're going to add some biochar compost, top it up with some pea straw and soak in some power feed and sea salt. By the way, have a look at the trunk. It's been whitewashed with hydrated lime as well, which works a treat to control those spores that splash around with the water. From me, Vasili, Maresi.
I'm too old now, man.
How old are you?
83?
83.
Yes.
Bravo.
I have about three operations, big operation,
What did you have?
big operation.
Yeah. What was the operation? What type?
It was, I have with the heart operation, I have heart attack, three
Yeah.
big operation. I died 3 times, man.
You died 3 times?
It was the doctor, they mean like this. He said to me, you go another side, you come back again. The doctor, they mean inside the hospital. 2 hours, I make the operation in the hospital. For 1 month, I can't walk in, man. I can't walk, I can't put my feet walking.
You've become better now.
Well,
Now, before we add the actual biochar compost, I need to break the surface up. Using a little fork like this or a garden fork is the best way to do it without disturbing the roots too much. And that way we can get the compost and the moisture to get deep down inside where the roots are and where they need it most. Once you've put the pea straw on, hose it down using water to give it a good soak to hydrate it before applying sea salt and power feed. And once you've done that, get your garden hose, place it at the base of the tree, turn the tap on ever so slightly so it's only dripping water out, leave it there for a few hours to hydrate the soil properly. That way you're ensuring the tree is getting a good feed when the power feed and sea salt goes on. Every couple of weeks. And the last thing we've got to do now is give it a spray with eco oil to protect it from citrus scab, scale and any other insect and disease that occurs. From me, Vasili, Maresi.
The best way to look after your plants is with Vasili's Easy Hand Spray. Order your sprayer now, available only at vasilisgarden.com.